Oh, this is going to be one of those.
One should always love one's work.
Oh yeah, look, that takes stamina now. Boom. Hey, Hattori, what's up, buddy? Maybe they should tie clay acquisition to shovel tier. So like tier 1 shovel 50%, tier 2 75, tier 3 100%. That's an interesting idea. Making it so the quality of your harvesting implement directly influenced the type of resource you would get. Or the chance of resource you would get. Cool. That could be a fun system. And really, really reward upgrading your tools. I will say I need some form of either health on kill, health on hit, or regen. Because this build is awesome, but I do take a lot of damage. I do take a lot of damage. We're gonna have to counter that, counterbalance that somehow. Those fights are exponentially easier now. Oh man, feels good. Are there plans for Mandalord's early access? I think I'm going to play Mandalord's. I don't know what my plans are yet. I don't think it comes out for another, what, 3 days or something? This is really annoying. Okay. Bada boom. So these are something we might want to look at. It goes to normal. We have to take this off, dude. I have to bite the bullet and take that off. Like we can't be wearing stuff that heavy. Not on the build we're going for. We're gonna save those gloves though, and we're gonna enchant them and see if we can get something good out of them. Next, I think, do we have a point over here? I need to go back and look at the leather person and see if that leather person has stuff that we want to use, because we might want to do that. Oh yeah, no, I had early access to Mandalords. I've just been so many other things I want to do. No, they've been, the Mandalore devs, Hooded Horse has been super cool. Was there a patch or something? Because you keep saying things have changed. Oh, they've patched this game 3 times since it's been in EA, like a week. Yeah, they're changing and patching things all over the place. This is a game in living development right now. All these dig spots. But, or excuse me, all these mining spots, but none of the spots we need, which are dig spots. How do we get up and over here? I remember we did before. Here it is. Need to figure out how to get that ladder down. No clue there. Maybe that's something later. Nope. Sorry. Have you been on a cave in the other side? I don't think so. You're talking about on the other side of this area? This area is still in development? I figured as much. Yeah, this is like the latest area. So I'm guessing we won't see too many updates to this until we start seeing like major story updates and stuff. Whew, that was butter. Still too much damage, but we'll figure it out. I think this game is great. I just need to stop dying so often. Dang boomer reflexes. Dude, the difficulty of this game, I think, is one of the things that makes it so special. I have a big feeling that this game is going to be a lot of people's like first really hard game. Like, it's one of those games that's super approachable with the art style, and the presentation is just fantastic. So I have a feeling it's going to bring in a lot of players that normally wouldn't play this, but they're going to see the art style. And I'm sure if the devs seem to know what they're doing with this, and they should be thinking of making like crazy amounts of promo material over that animation and art style, because that is incredible. That like, I know this is going to be a really weird thing to say, but I'm going to say it, and they're going to know what I mean. I feel like the animation and presentation of the characters and cutscenes are this game's bare sex. And if they can get how good this game looks into mainstream, I think it would have the same effect. I think that there are millions and millions of people who have watched Arcane who would look at the graphics of this game for 5 seconds and be like, I want to play that game. I don't care what that game's about. I want to play that game.
Be silent as a whisper, or loud.
So I hope they lean into that, dude, because I think they should.
Good day to you.
So this is okay. So this guy does like the heavy. This is all heavy. This is all not for us. That's all plate. So you are potion. Okay. You are general.
I'll see you.
You don't have it either. Do you have clay? You don't. You are cloth. Is it the woodworker? I guess the woodworker made. No, hold on. No, you are. Yeah, this is no. This is leather too. Wait. Oh. But wait, it's only tier 1. Is it duelist? Is that what you guys are talking about? Because I can make duelist. Oh, she gets more with the T3 upgrade. Ah. Okay. So we have one more upgrade for her. Let's see. Let's get that cooking. If it's not already. Here. Okay. So we need more clay. Let's go get more clay. Okay. Cool. We'll just run down to the beach real quick. We should be able to get it. We'll get this cooking, and then we'll maybe we'll go try the Crucible after this. I do need to keep farming stuff, but honestly, I think Crucible is one of the best places to farm things. I mean, we were getting tons of gear in there. So we'll give that a try now. I've noticed the T2 herbs seem so much rarer than the T1 herbs. Is anyone else getting that? The Drakenia or whatever? I'm not finding nearly as much of that as I was the T1 herb. It's making keeping up with T2 healing a little more difficult. Did I fix the build? No, not yet. We've halfway fixed the build. I like the weapon we're using a lot, but our armor is not done. We don't even have the armor that we want, let alone have the stats rolled on it. And the stats rolled on the armor are what's really going to make the build. It's going to kind of decide what direction we go with the build. Bro, you can't attack and block. It's not allowed, bro. This gentleman did not get the memo. He did not get the memo that is not something you should be able to do. Maybe they should let you get clay in mining stuff. Maybe clay should be just something you can get out of all things. Never mind. Great. Hey, Cohh, tell me a little bit about the game so far, and if you like it or not, before I buy, so to say. Absolutely, Token. I gotcha. Head on over to cohh.tv/no-rest-thoughts. And that will give you a little video on exactly what I think about this game. Yeah. Can you please explain how you block a hit? Sure. The first thing you do is get a shield, which I don't think I have right now. So normally you equip a shield right here, and then you just hold RB. RB doesn't do anything for me right now because I don't have a shield out, but normally if you hold RB, you'll hold your shield up. And be good to go. Easy, easy. And then if you hit LT instead of LB, then it does a parry, like that. Gives you a little opening. Boop. Go ahead and park there. We want to pick up all this stuff because we're using T1 to heal when we're doing farming. But we're using T2 for our other stuff. Doesn't look like the thing that's up there that we wanted to get. I got you a delicious bass. Can you move your camera? No. There's no camera moving in this game. Got him. Yeah. See ya. Yeah, one of those like 8% health on kill things I feel would be kind of perfect for what we're doing. Just need to see if we can find one.
Sorry, you're not the highest bidder.
Summer Sting two-hand weapon. 26 faith and strength. Derp. Skadoosh. Alright, let's make sure to destroy all these. Beautiful. That's one more high-tier food. We'll take it. All right, so the main reason we're here is dig spots. So we got to run back down to the beach. It's the main area we're looking for right now. Start heading that directs the... Okay. I'll give him a little boop on his snoot there.
No shame dying to a night of damage.
You didn't have a shield, bro. You were done. Herb-infused river feast. What are you? I want an herb-infused river feast. Dang. That's flipping amazing. Our guy over here. No. Good morning, Cohh. Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing, Corpse? What's up, buddy? A serrated cutter two-hand weapon. A halberd. Bro. Oh, that's kind of cool. Coggers.
An item stand.
So for this weapon to be good, it would have to do like a ton of damage. And it is just not doing that right now. Yeah. It's not doing it. But I mean, if we got that to like do big smashy hits, that could be awesome.
Your death fought and failed.
Hydration is required.
Bro is a parry machine, chat. He's a parry machine. Okay. Oh, if we could pause that, please. Mods, thank you. Oh, great. More heals. We'll take it. This is going up, which isn't really the direction we want to go, but we'll figure it out.
Shame to dull my blade on your bed.
Oh, thank you, sir. Rusty Cohh. 42 strength. Wow. Okay. All right. Here's this one. Hey, Cohh, don't know if you talked about it, but what are your thoughts on Embracer Group dividing into 3 different groups? Corpo's gonna Corpo, man. That's all it comes down to. I will say that I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely amazing that we live in a day and age where a company thinks that it's an okay thing to do to split into 3 companies and call 2 of them and friends. I think that they should have not even considered going public with this news until they had actually figured out names for their companies. The idea for a corporation, one that in the first 2 sentences of their announcement talks about wanting to maximize shareholder value. I'm baffled that a company that wants to maximize shareholder value thought it was a good idea to release a press conference calling their new 2 subsidiary companies so-and-so and friends. It's just like, you guys are so disconnected from whatever reality you think you're a part of that it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Better heal? I don't want to heal. No. It's just incredible. It's incredible. I know. It literally in the second line, they talk about wanting to maximize shareholder value. They're not our friends, Cohh. They're the friends of the studios. Any stipulation of any friends at all is terrible. There's nothing friendly about a corporation there to maximize shareholder value or anything under them in any degree or anything associated or related to them in any fashion. Nothing. The word friend should be nowhere near anything that the word embracer is. Embracer is the opposite of anything friendly. So, no, they should not have used that word. Absolutely not. That is like the most cringy word they could have used in that situation. The worst they could have said. No, I'm sorry. There could have been worse. They could have called them Coffee Stain and Family. That would have been worse. Okay. That would have been worse. Those names were placeholder according to the release. That's my point. Maybe don't make the release until you don't have ridiculous placeholder names. Maybe the release of that information was important enough to not have ridiculous placeholder names. That's the point I'm making. I know they're placeholder, which makes the situation even more ridiculous. Why would you rush that out the door? Like, my lord, man. I'm sorry, I'm lost, Co. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so real quick. For those who don't know, there was years ago, this giant company called the Embracer Group went around buying up game dev studios. A lot of people, including me, thought, hey, maybe this is good. They bought like Eidos from Square Enix. They bought a bunch of indie studios. They looked like what they were trying to do was go buy a bunch of game studios to give them the resources to make a bunch of games so they could make a bunch of money. We knew that Embracer was corpo from the beginning. We knew that. But it looked like they had decent corpo intentions. We're going to give them a lot of money. They're going to make a lot of good games. We're going to make a lot of money because they're making good games. Right? That works. I'm okay with that corpo. I'm fine with that. The problem is that Embracer bought all of these game dev companies, made a lot of very poor business decisions, including one majorly poor decision, had the public lose faith in their company, which made them lose boku bucks. And now we're in the position where they bought and tried to fund all these game dev companies, but their company is failing horribly. So for the last couple years, we have seen them destroy game dev studios that they bought, cut game dev studios they've bought, fire layoffs all over the place in game dev studios they bought. And now the most recent thing they've announced is, you know what? We're done. We're dead. Embracer is dead. We can no longer survive. So what we're going to do is we are going to split our company into 3 separate companies based on conglomerations of like developers. And those are going to become the new Embracer, because the global company, it failed. Embracer failed. It's dead. The whole premise that, like, pretty much Embracer died the second that giant multi-billion-dollar Eastern deal failed, which was the big thing I was talking about earlier. So yeah, every like Embracer completely, they started as a genuine corpo, let's enter this space and make it awesome so we can make a lot of money. And what they did was they inserted themselves into game dev, made a bunch of terrible business decisions, and now are screwing game dev overall. Like they literally, if there was like a running machine, they took a gear out, put their gear in, and then stopped their gear moving. And it made the whole game dev industry kind of, in some ways, grind to a halt. Like they completely screwed us. Completely screwed us. And the worst part is, the entire time Embracer's doing this, they're putting out stuff that is making it so clear to everyone paying attention, hey, yeah, we may be completely screwing up your industry, but don't worry, we don't care about you at all. The only thing we care about is our bottom line and our shareholders. That's who we care about. So yeah, we may have come into your game dev industry and completely screwed everything up and left this giant mess before we left. But hey, you know what? Our shareholders are good. You have a great day, gamers. Like that's essentially, if you look at what happened with the Embracer over the timeline, that's what happened. They walked in, bought everyone, screwed everything up, left a giant mess, and then just walked away. So it's like, damn, that's rough. Like now that we're at the end of the story, where the giant company is breaking into 3 smaller companies, like that's the end. There's no redemption arc here. Like Embracer's dead. There was no saving grace. There was no silver lining. There was no, like, it's just over. And we are all not better off because of it, unfortunately. Although, well, here's the thing. Before I say that last part, I do need to do more research and see if maybe some companies came through with the whole Embracer debacle. Like maybe some companies in the golden days of Embracer got enough of a boon that maybe there's some kind of silver lining there somewhere. I feel like there's going to be a lot of papers and research done on the Embracer situation and what happened, because it's a real interesting. The whole thing is very interesting. It's horrible, but it's interesting. A lot of lessons to be learned from their horrible and numerous mistakes. But anyway, that was a long-winded explanation of what Embracer is. I hope that helped the person who asked earlier. I may have interspersed my own opinions on the situation there, but that's the meat of the situation. Yeah. That's the meat of the Embracer stuff. So Cohh just explained all private equity in today's markets. Yes, yes. And I'm not naive to the fact that I tried to make it clear. We knew that they were corpo when they came in. We understood it. Like we get, like, you know, like we weren't naive to the fact that Embracer was here to make money. But you can make money and do well to an industry, and you can make money and screw an industry. Those are different things. You know, like there's lots of different ways to go about making money. And some of them are better than others. Yeah. Pielicker, there's no reason to ever mention that or talk about that ever on this channel. Thank you though, bud. There we go. And a ding. Beautiful. Broken Vow Greaves. What are you? You're 75 weight. I don't think we're going to be using you. Okay, no new chest piece options, unfortunately, and still... Oh, here's a good spot. Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. Yes. Awesome. So I think we can actually go start the timer for our next upgrade. King Cronus, yes. Yes. You got it, bud. Which company owns Deus Ex now? So, before this big split, Saber Interactive split off. I don't think Saber took IDOS. Saber took 4A, but not IDOS. And Saber didn't take... So I don't know where IDOS is right now. Embracer still owns it? Oh, it's still with Embracer. So wait, when and real quick, one thing to keep in mind, or to ask you guys, because I just want for my clarification. Embracer is splitting into 3 companies. Middle Earth for their AAA titles, Middle Earth and Friends or whatever. That's their AAA stuff. Coffee Stain and Friends is for their more indie-oriented stuff. Is the third company just Embracer? Is the third company just like The Leftovers? Is that what the third company is? Yeah, it's just what the other 2 companies didn't take, basically. Okay, okay. The third company is just Friends. Is that the third company? It's just Friends? Embracers and Friends? Oh, the third is Asmodee. That's right. Or whatever that is. That's the tabletop one. Okay. So that means that IDOS has to be under one of the other 2. I would assume it's going to be under the more AAA one. I would assume that IDOS is probably going to go to the Middle Earth one in that case. IDOS is under Middle Earth and Friends. Oh, so IDOS is the and Friends. Okay. Ouch. Talk about a relegation. there. Yeah, you can see me on the title card as and Friends. That's me. I'm in Friends. I'm the friend. Yo, that was pretty. That was pretty. That felt good. That felt good. Mm. Get that parry in the middle of the combo. Ooh. Woo. Delicious. Why did that enemy not attack you? Okay, I parried him. Yeah, I parried his hit in the combo. So I was in the mid combo, then I got a parry on him, which stunned him, and then wailed on him some more. I just got ads when joining the stream. Is that normal? Yes, you are a non-subscriber, Fluorescent. So you, unfortunately, are... Here's kind of the mixed bag with what I do. So I run a giant block of ads at the beginning and end of my stream. And that's great if you're a non-sub, because that means that you don't get ads during the stream. But because I don't run ads during the stream, I don't turn on the pre-roll ad exception timer. So, unfortunately, because I don't run ads, you get ads when you join the stream as a non-sub. Potentially. If you have pre-roll ads sold in your area, then you will see pre-roll ads if I like it or not. I don't have that option. If I could turn that off, I would. But I can't. So, as far as I know. They may have added that since then. I'll need to look into that. But yeah, as far as I know, I can't. Well, I can't while I'm under contract. But, yeah. So that's how that works. But unfortunately, you might see pre-rolls here, but that's because currently I don't run ads during the stream, just the beginning and end. I might have to, though. I have been... It's been mused to me that the way that I do ads may not be the permanent way that I can do ads on this platform. So, we may have to do something different in the future. Which sucks, but, you know. We've had it good for a long time.